Hi everybody, we are going to make one of the new products that I have this fall, and that is called Swedish meatballs. I absolutely love the honey and garlic ones, and this one sounds like it's made pretty well the same way. So the first thing I did is I took a pound of ground beef and I made it into 16 meatballs. Now, you can do it up in the frying pan. Sorry, I made 16 meatballs, so what you add to that is a quarter cup of crumbs. You could just use a slice of bread and grate it, put breadcrumbs, and 2 tablespoons of our seasoning to make our Swedish meatballs. So I used that, mixed it with the ground pork, and I rolled it into 16 meatballs. Now, you can just fry it in a frying pan. I think it said put in a sauté pan, add meatballs, and cover and cook for 10 minutes, and then you flip halfway through in a frying pan. However, we have our wonderful multi-purpose steamer that I like to use in the microwave. So it took me 6 minutes in my microwave to use this. And this can be used for so many different things. But I want to tell you why. Why do I use this? I like this because it has a tray. And because of the tray, you can lay bacon on top of it, or you can do meatballs in it. I want to show you. So I did my meatballs, just a second. Okay, I did my meatballs in it, in the microwave, and you see all the yucky grease that comes off those meatballs, the oil, which is not good for you, which gives you a stomach ache and it adds pounds to your body. I use this because it drains it off while cooking, and I like that drained off so that it's not in my food. It's also, like I said, you can use it for bacon, and another thing you can use it for is rice without the tray. Sorry, you do use the tray. You don't put the tray on the bottom. What you do is you put the tray on top of your rice, 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water, throw your rice in and cook it. Mine takes, I think, 12 minutes, and it's all done in the microwave. So there's our meatballs made. You take it out of your frying pan. What we're going to do is we're going to get the sauce made. It takes, now let's make sure I have the right stuff. So you cover, you take it out, and then combine the remaining seasoning with 1 cup of water, which I already have. So we're going to put our seasoning in here. And 1/4 cup of milk. So we're going to add that in. We're going to stir that up. So, and 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. So you remove the meatballs from the pan. Do not clean your pan. Reduce the heat to low. And then you're going to add the seasoning mixture to that, and you're going to stir it constantly until it thickens. So let's whisk that up. We'll just whisk this up. And we'll put it in our pan to heat up. And once it's thick, we'll add our meatballs back. Now, then you can make a plain rice to go with it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some fresh pasta, put it in some boiling water, and have meatballs with it to make a nice supper with it. So I want my pan still a little hot even though I turned it down, but that's okay. All right, so pour that into your frying pan. Get yourself a wooden spoon. And once that's thickened, we will add meatballs back in. So while that's cooking, I want to tell you about a couple other products. So what I wanted to tell you about was, oh, I can't wait to try this one. This one's for supper tonight. I'm going to make Marry Me chicken for tomorrow night's supper. And that will be next week's cooking class. Marry Me chicken. I've heard a lot of people say how good this is. And it's just chicken, the seasoning, some cream, and baby spinach. I am looking forward to making that. Oh, and I see there's pasta on that too. Anyway, one new product in our dessert line is Smart Cookies. So if you have people in your life who are gluten-free, my future daughter-in-law is gluten-free. So it's nice to have these products on hand. I'm going to whip that up and see what she thinks of it. It's thickening up already. Wow. Okay, the other products I want to tell you about, returning products, because these were so popular last year and they are back. So make sure you're purchasing them this fall so that you have enough to keep you going if you should need them. But it's some soup. So what we do have is our winter mushroom soup's back. I like the winter mushroom soup. I find it has a little sharp pepper to it, but dilute a little more milk into it, and I find that helps lessen that sharpness for anyone that doesn't like it. Of course, tomato soup. This is fabulous. I bought extras to have on hand. I absolutely love it, and I like to make it and actually freeze a cup of it. It makes 4 cups, I believe. I like to freeze a cup of it to use in my ground beef and pasta. What do you call it? It's not stroganoff. But stroganoff is back. Beef stroganoff, shepherd's pie. Anyway, I love to use it in my casserole in the winter. And of course, our broccoli cheddar. Now this one I love because there's so many alternatives to it. Have some broccoli, make broccoli soup. Have cauliflower, make cauliflower soup. How about a can of corn and some cut up ham, corn chowder. You can also use it for a seafood chowder. That is a fabulous. You should see this. Look how nice and quick and easy. Can you see that? How easy that sauce came? Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna take that sauce and I'm going to add my meatballs, and actually it's ready. So besides the work, I didn't put soy sauce in. Wow. Okay. You forgot to tell me 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. That will give it that little nippy taste that I love. Okay. That is why we set our ingredients out when we're going to cook, and that way you'll remember. For me, it's if I'm talking and trying to videotape, I tend to forget. Anyway, all good. Saved by the day. It's all in. And I'm going to heat up my water so that I can get my pasta on. And awesome. This looks so good. I can't wait to taste it. See what it's like. All right. So what do I do? Water. Get my water on. Boil up some water so that I can get my pasta on for supper. All right. So this class is actually pretty short because this took no time at all. This is awesome. So put your meatballs back in so they can get the sauce in there. And then I'm just going to have a little green salad on the side with my pasta. Like I said, you could make rice and all good. I wanted to mention, did you happen to catch last week's class? I am so in love with overnight oats. They're so simple to make, and the class shows you how to make them, but I'm going to make a little PDF for anybody that wants with some recipes on overnight oats. If that's something you're interested, let me know so I can make sure I can get it out to you. Making overnight oats, there's so many different recipes. I made one in the jar, put my oats in, my milk on top, and then I added cocoa and peanut butter. Well, that wasn't a breakfast one. That ended up being midday snack, and it was so good. So good. Anyway, there is our meatballs. All done. Very simple. And my water's on boil. Going to be on boil here soon. And that will be my supper. So everybody, thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed this simple recipe. And oh, I wanted to tell you the steamers, a few of our products are on sale this week. If there's anything you were interested in picking up, it's about 25% off some of them. So go check it out. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day, and thanks for joining me.